went live. Okay, let's see. Turn this up. Get over here. Everything's changed up on here. Stuff. Let me get my guitar and see if I can't. I'm gonna try to just go mic on this. Okay. Yeah. I could no, I'm not gonna leap on that. I could, but I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. See, I need to like get that. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna take that over here. Let's see. Open, share screen. Let's take a look. Hello, Camellia. How are you doing today? I bet it's some other time of day there or something crazy like that. It's what happens. It's what happens when you're on the other side of the world. You're on the other side of the world, Camellia. Oh no. No one told you. Oh no. No. Hey, I like this pick. I got a pick in at 10 p.m. and you're in bed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. 10 p.m. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna hop up some. There's this. Oh, you son of a bitch. You make me so mad when you do that microphone. Oh God! No, stop it. Oh, that was so awful. Very Bot is like, wow, it's like uh, a Saturday morning and Valerie Bot is awake. Wow, that is something. That's something. I bet she's doing stuff. Okay, let's see. That is awful. Yeah, and Valerie, I tuned that guitar. I've tuned this guitar like 5 times now. These strings are like wonky. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Maybe I'll go at it with my fingers. God, that sucks. Recording device. Wrong recording device. That's why it sucks so bad. God. It's going to be okay this time. Okay. Okay. Can you guitar again? Mary, it's so hard. It's so hard to. And I told Sunshine, I was like, listen. I told her it was going to happen because years ago I had a Yamaha 12 string. Oh God, it would have been great if I turned off the Audacity. Okay, all right, and I'm gonna go over here and and I had a Yamaha 12 string when I was a youngster, and and I remember when I put strings on it. Oh, it was so awful because now I can do stuff like go to YouTube and tune the guitar. Back then, you couldn't do that. Okay, right here, and it's a task. It's a task, and the thing is Sunshine was like, I love this guitar, and then, and about like and I do agree with her on this. I told her to get lighter strings, but she had read on, the internet and stuff. You know how that internet thing works. That the 11s were going to be better. 11s was going to be better, and I wanted to go with the light gauge on that because it has a more ding 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 sound. Let's see. Oh yeah, that sounds real awful. Yeah, that sounds awful great. 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 That's awful. That's great. Okay. We're going to go in here and we're going to grab that track. And I'm just going to go over here and into the effects and special. Let's repeat that track. I'm going to repeat it like, and let's see, 15 times. 15 times. Make it 3 minutes and 33 seconds. 333. Okay. Now, let me play it. That sounds fucking awful. Okay, great. And I'm just going to go in here and amplify it a little bit because, God, it's not bad enough as is. Let's amplify that. God, the light's shining in my eyes. I got a Marshall Tucker poster today, y'all. I don't even know what that means and is about and shit. But Marshall Tucker, does anybody know what song Marshall Tucker Band sings? Mm-hmm. Mm. Anyone? Let's let's go in here. I hate to do this. Oh God, I never do this, but I'm gonna do this on this one. Let's go into our compressor, into our presets. See if I can try to clean this Chicago up here. Let's see. I'm gonna go into strings and apply. Let's see if I can clean this up with a little bit here. Of course not, but there we go. Balls. 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 And I've got this guitar set on Muff Fuzz. Muff Fuzz? What the hell's that about? Muff Fuzz? Maybe that might not be the best thing for this. What the hell are you doing, Sammy? I'm doing this Audacity thing. I'm gonna add a new track here, right? And let's just go. Let me check my sound level in here. Go over here. Recording device. Let's change this over. It's all right. All right, here we go. Oh my God. I sound like I feel this morning. I sound like I feel this morning. Yeah. God, it's so bad. I knew it was going to be one of these kind of days. I'm going to a 70, uh, uh, the E, the thin one, and then, you mean I should start with the thin strings and see, I'm gonna get that back out and we'll see some, I will go on with some shenanigans. I will show you. I will show you. Wait. This this sounds a little rough. If I wanted to hit in between the frets like this, just shit, you gotta be quick. Start with the middle strings. Oh. Oh God. Okay. Let me try to put something stupid in here. This won't work, so we'll go straight to that. Let's see. On this one, on uh, this one right here, yeah, this is a, y'all get me so excited. I'm gonna get big on y'all. Let's see. No, we're not saving that. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, I'm getting a bunch of the songs off my desktop though. I've been helping out that devil's nipple character. You know, so it's really been cleaning up my desktop. Yeah, none of these stay in tune. I don't think. This one, I don't know. It's pretty. I think it's my fingers that are out of tune, but see, and this is why I like Floyd's because you can't really. I got a Fender over here, and it's got floating bridge, but I don't know if you can do. And, you know, there's my link if anybody is wanting to yell at me. But here it's strings. This one has. I sweat all over these strings, so they're like really like bad. Okay, I'll get the 12 string out. Yeah, I start with the middle string. And how would I know? You know, how would I know? How would I know? Stop it! Oh my God! It's came out of tune already. It's came out of tune already, and I don't know. I think it's the. Uh, uh, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, Camellia. And wait. Okay, let's see now. And it's like okay, and how I tune it is like I go This'll make everybody go, no, he's not doing that. Let's see. 12, 12, 1, 2. Okay. 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 So, this, yeah, yeah. I was naked a while ago. Let's see. So I do this right here. I do this right here, and I go share screen. I go like this, and this is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going like this. You see that? You see that? Stop it. Justin. Yeah. You see that? This was a bad jump for me. Here. Yeah, y'all know that song? You know the song? I'm 10 to 12th Street. You see, we ain't that far out, man. Wasn't that far out. Okay, see? See, and here. see, and the thing is I try to tell you, it wasn't that far out. It's really my, it's me. It's me. I'm out of tune. I think if I could, maybe I need to get someone to play it for me. Then, if I could get someone to play it, I need to. Maybe I um, go AI. Do we got? Can I just get an AI guitar player guy? Everybody be like throwing arrows at me and shit. No, throwing arrows and shooting rocks. Get your rocks. Yeah, no, and yeah, good slap. Probably fucking. Y'all, Mr. Smith, you don't know. I may have already got a good slap this morning. Um, yeah, sunshine, surprise. Okay, that was inappropriate. That was inappropriate. How dare me? Is it me? Oh my God! My God! Oh my God! Nothing like going into my work email. But I gotta show y'all what I won. And no one gives a flying fuck. Oh, I won that guitar. You see that guitar? I won that guitar. I didn't really like this one that much. Hey, look at that guitar. Oh, wow. I think it's a 1978. Now you're leaning toward drugs. Well, you know, the thing is Valerie, see, when, you know, when there's a man and they meet a woman and they get together and they have feelings for each other, it's okay to do drugs. I think that's what my dad was telling me. He said it was something like the Burbs and the Beebs. But, you know, let's see what. Yeah. You know, Justine, I bet Justine can freaking, like, just totally blow, like, good weed all the goddamn time. I bet. I got some weed right now that just, oh my God, you know. I mean, I just smell the shit. I don't even have to light it, and I'm freaking stupid. I don't know how y'all can smoke so much weed, and I mean, I would be hiding under the kitchen table, and Sunshine would be trying to talk me out from under it. But here's what I got. I've been kind of stoned before, and someone knock on the door like the neighbors, and I'm like, Sunshine, go to the door, it's the police. She's like, oh my God. Look, I hate this. So I wanted to get this last night. I didn't win this. I really want to get a Kiss Destroyer album, but I bid $10 on it, and I had it so won. And some asshole bid $11 on it. You asshole. Okay. All right. Why'd you do that to me? I wanted that. I wanted that. Okay. But they outbid me by $1. So and then this vintage Gibson Epiphone special, which, you know, that really sounds like that would be like a really cool guitar or something. But you know what? Those things go brand new for $200. And that means the second you walk out of Guitar Center with it is now worth $100. So I'm not good with that. Goodbye. I'm not paying $65. I only get deals. Only deals. Now, here's the thing. But I did win this, so let's just look at what I did win. Okay? So I won. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, but I'm kind of an old dude, and I got a Dirty Rotten Imbeciles poster. I didn't really care about these other posters. I just wanted the Dirty Rotten Imbeciles, the DRI poster. Yeah. Come here. Yeah, come here. Come over here. It'll be fun. Yeah, right, Camellia? A DRI poster from, like, that's old, from one of the local bars here. And then I got a Swerve Driver and the Marshall Tucker Band. And like I said, this is kind of weird. I don't know if that's a poster or what that is, you know? But for people who don't know what Marshall Tucker is, even Sunshine was like, I don't know who the hell Marshall Tucker is. It's that one that goes like this. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, been doing to me? Yeah, I'm gonna buy a train now, ride to the station. I'm gonna sit there till the floor falls out on me. Some bullshit like that. See, I just made that up. You see how that goes? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Um, but there's other guitars that I'm looking at buying. Um, Now I do like the AXLs. Uh, and here's something that a lot of people don't know. Look, in this poster's what would Dolly put, like I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It's like what would Dolly do? That's like Dolly Parton and stuff. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden with jars of farting. We were talking about it. Sunshine's such a prude. What the hell? She's like she wants like $1,000,000 for her fart jars. And I'm like, what? I would just like stack fart jars. And there's Rhett's in here. I don't know if Rhett knows anything about all this shit, but um, let's see. God, man, I'm just fucking doxing myself. I don't give a fuck. What the hell? I mean, how are you gonna chase somebody like me down? Oh no. They're gonna touch my boobies. Hey, I'm wearing a Michael Song shirt. You know what? They would probably be like, hey, dude, could you not wear my shirt on stream? Yeah, yeah. It's funny. I've been seeing like all of y'all on Facebook. That's been crazy. I haven't been on Facebook in a long time, um, and now I get on Facebook to do the thing, and I see some of y'all, and it's all weird. Y'all are weird people. Quit being weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Stop it, Povalt. Stop it. Okay, let's see. Now we're gonna look, and I don't know why I'm gonna do this. I shouldn't do this because I'm such a freaking addict. But right now, I sold 7 guitars last week. 7 guitars. I've got a little bit of money in my pocket, and there is a chance I could strike at any moment and get a new guitar again. And so what I do is I go here, put in guitar, and go right here and put in max $100. And then all these guitars pop up. Now here's a Gibson Les Paul Epiphone. Not really tripping on that. Yeah. But look at what they did. They broke the head off. And I could fix that, but and no offense to anybody, but I'm not going to go fix an Epiphone, a $100 Epiphone neck like that. Yeah, I mean, and this is not an unusual break for any Gibson product. This is not an unusual break at all. And what I would do with this particular item is I would probably now you could go in the inside if you didn't want to try to break this up. You could go in the inside and drill in and try to put in some long. I would probably try to put some long metal dowels into the inside of this if I wanted to try to save the paint. But more than likely, what I would do is I would go do a real shit job of gluing this head back on. And then I would go to the back of it and I would take a Dremel and I would put like long grooves down the neck, and not the very far down the neck, but up the head. And then I would bang wood into that. A bunch of people that y'all know, rock stars and stuff, Slash and Kurt Hammock, to name a couple, actually play Gibson Les Pauls that's had the heads bashed off of them because it's so freaking common. Okay. All right. Well, that one, we're no on that one. I am going to see this one in a little while. I don't really even know why I really care that much. I don't know what the fuck that is. But it's cheap. There's a 70 house garage sale. 70 house garage sale. Am I coming through good? 70 house garage sale. Oh, I'm going to have a little kitchen. Yeah. No, but anyways, I like that color. But I'm not really trying. Yeah, if it was a Gibson, and that's why I was saying I was not going to do that on a Epiphone. If it was a Gibson Custom Deluxe, because I had a Gibson Custom Deluxe like that when I was young, and I got a divorce, and that did not come with me. I had the 67 Camaro or the Gibson Custom Deluxe. I got the choice. And I took my 67 Camaro because I needed a ride to work and stuff. But anyways, and I'm just good going, dude. Let's see. I'm not a real big fan. I've had some of the Gio Ibanez, but I'm looking for a good Ibanez, but it has to be when I did inquire with this person here, and it's a 12-string Fender, just like the one I got almost. And I thought I'd pick it up for parts. I offered him $30. He was like, "I'm giving it away for free. Make any offer will be accepted." I'm like, "Okay, I'll give you $30. Did not respond. Oh, yeah, someone's trying to buy a clarinet from me. I'm selling a clarinet right now. But we'll look at all that shit. Oh, I'm kind of really wanting this. It is a Cutlass by Guild, and it's kind of really off kind of thing. Yeah, I really like my 67 Camaro. A trash truck hit it and really fucked it up bad, and they totaled it. I'm not really happy with these right here. I didn't really think the single coils might have came in here, but I don't really care. But this has this Kaler. This has a Kaler tremolo system on it, and this dude may not know this, which I'm sure he doesn't. But he could take this Kaler tremolo system off of this guitar, throw the guitar in the trash, and probably get $150 for the tremolo system. So he could actually get more for one part of this guitar than he's trying to sell the whole guitar for. And I'm telling you, those Kaler trims, I got one. They're kind of a different experience. But it looks really bad, but I'm going to tell you right now, a little bit of, cleaning, and that baby shine like the sun. Shine like the sun. Oh, no, it's like, fly as high as the sun. Yeah, it looks trash. You wouldn't believe how many guitars I've gotten, Justine, that look like that, and just wiped them clean, and they look like new. I got a BC Rich Warlock over here, and it was in a barn. It was in a barn. It had wasp nest in the inside. The wasp had climbed through the jack and built a wasp nest inside the cavity of the BC Rich. And, I just cleaned it out, and wow, it looked like new. And I mean, I really didn't do much. I was talking to Valerie the other day. My boss, he's always about money. Hey, look at it's Pokey. Yay! It's Pokey. Um, and my boss was watching Valerie, and we stream professional services, esports services, and he's like, like all he can think about while Valerie's streaming is like, y'all need to make this make money. Y'all need to make. I'm like, what the fuck? Shut up. And he's like, y'all need to, y'all doing it all right, but y'all need to get some sponsors in here and run some sponsor shops. And the thing is you need to like. Y'all might want to tone it down a little bit on the doo-doo and fart jokes because sometimes sponsors. I'm like, dude, I swear this dude would make Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob. You know how Mr. Krabs is so cheap and like gets money off of everything? He would make Mr. Krabs look like a big spender. Hey, this doesn't look bad right here. This washburn. Oh, it's not a washburn. Get out of here. Stop it. Oh, God. And here's another thing. I think people should. I really thought about this guitar right here, too. It's a Slammer by Hammer. Slammer Hammer. I hate to say this, but if you're going to try to sell something, one of the reasons why I sell so good on these Facebook and stuff is because listen, I know you might not want to put the headstock, what's on the headstock, but not everybody is going to be like me and save the picture and blow it up and look at it to try to figure out what you got. You need to tell them what it is that you're selling, what kind of guitar, no matter if it's shit guitar, what kind of guitar it is, doesn't matter. State what kind of guitar, what the brand name is, and show a good picture of the headstock. It's always good to know where it was made, and like I said, don't be ashamed. Like, hey, this one was made in Indonesia, so I don't want them to know it. Because they're going to show up, and if they know anything about guitars, they're going to be pissed off, anyhow. But this one looks really good. I'm liking the Floyd down here on it. That is a big, giant Floyd rose. Big, giant Floyd chrome rose. And I'm going to tell you right now, let's make sure all the points are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll tell you right now, this guitar is up at $75. Looks like it may have EMGs in it, maybe not. I'm not sure. That would have been another great thing for them to put in there. But I'm liking this guitar, and it is $75. And I would tell everybody, don't be surprised if you see this one coming in here. There's a possibility this one could come in, and it is he has it listed at 75. Y'all may be familiar with this and y'all may not be, but I'm a penis, so I will offer him 50. And if he says no, dude, fuck you, I'll be like, okay, 75. You gotta try. That's part of the wheeling dealing. Okay, but if I could get this guitar right here for $50, and it's not an expensive guitar, but I like I said, once again, these guitars from the 80s. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, you go try to find a foreign-made guitar at Guitar Center with a Floyd Rose, looks like an EMG up top, humbucker down here, and there's a single coil riding right up under this EMG looking pickup, and you get a 2 humbucker single coil with a Floyd Rose trim, locking head nuts, and then you have a name that's Hammer. You go in and try to buy that. Yes, Justin, I am a penis. You heard me right. Y'all may not know this about me, but I seem to be a mild-mannered pole vault, but oh yeah, it's too much information. So yeah, while I'm doing this, I'll tell y'all about my Walmart experience. So this dude is arguing. This dude in Walmart yesterday was arguing with one of the freaking customers. He's yelling at the customer, and this old big giant old man. I'm not going to use any kind of spoilers, but because I'm not Mr. Skinny, he's like telling the guy, "Yeah, hey, listen, you will wait and you will do it. I know that we screwed you over, but you will do and how we want when we want, or you can just take your car and leave." The guy's like, "Dude, you've already like halfway started. You know I can't take my car and leave." And this shit goes on for 30 minutes. I'm just trying to buy a battery and get the fuck out of there, okay? So this one big dude, he walks up and he reaches up on top and he pulls the battery off the top shelf. I was like, "Wow, dude, I didn't know you could pull a battery off the top shelf." He's like, "Yeah, man, which battery you want?" And I was like, "I want that battery right there." And me and him go over there. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but me and this, like, I guess he was almost 7 foot tall, muscular dude, are pulling the battery out. Now, I don't know what kind of crazy motherfucker you are, but you come over and start telling us to put the goddamn batteries down and get back over there and wait in line like everybody else and freaking, and then I was like, "Oh no, dude, you don't talk to me that way. You do not talk to me that way. You don't tell me what the fuck to do." And I shit you not, this Indian dude looks at me and says, "You shut the fuck up." He works at freaking Walmart and tells me to shut the fuck up. And I know y'all think I'm Mr. Mild-Mannered Pole Vault. But I lost my goddamn mind. I was like, "You did not just tell me to shut the fuck up, okay?" I fucking kicked the goddamn door that is the little floppy door by the automotive, and I'm like, and I go behind the counter and I said, "Did you just tell me to shut the fuck up?" And I mean, I am breathing down his neck. And this dude, and I know y'all thinking, "Oh, Pole Vault's being a bully." No, this dude wanted some shit, and he had like fucked up. And he was like bowing up to me, and he was like, "Yeah, I told you to shut up. I tell you, shut up. You fisting to get hurt, okay?" Now, the dude I was with, and I wasn't with him. We just met in the store, but me and him both agreed this guy's fisting to get his ass kicked. You got me and this dude that freaking looks like Shaquille O'Neal standing up over this motherfucker. Now we're telling him to shut his fucking mouth because both of us are getting so mad that we're losing our minds. And do you think he shut the fuck up? No goddamn way. Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith was getting on me for cussing. But hey, we were no gosh darn way. We were like wow, yeah, but the thing was, Mr. Smith, is me and the guy getting our batteries, we didn't want this. But this little Indian dude, and now I think about it, maybe he was losing his mind. Because, I mean, nobody would intentionally just mess with me and this guy. And the thing was, is I think it was because we were nice to start with, and he was like, we're going to just roll over this dude. Well, luckily for him, this beautiful woman came over, and she was like, I'm the manager, sir. You tell me what you want. And I was like, do you know your employee just told me to shut the fuck up? And she was like, I heard him. And he yells over at the manager, and he's like, you need to be quiet. I'm like, oh shit. This dude has just lost his freaking job, losing his damn mind for no reason. Anyways, so I grabbed the battery, and the lady is like, so do you need a cart? And I'm gonna be okay here. But me and this lady were kind of flirty with each other. Like, hey, if he looked like you and was getting my battery, I'd have waited all day, huh? She's like, oh, you get out of here. You want me to get you a cart and you blah blah blah. And I was like, I was so adrenaline out because I wanted to like just smack this dude. I was like, no, ma'am, I'll take my battery. And I took that battery like it was a hand purse. And I walked all the way to the front of the store. And I buy said battery. Now, I had to leave, so I had to walk back by this guy. When I come back to leave the store, he's in the automotive section, and he's laying on the floor in the fetal position, crying. And I'm like, dude, you got me locked in. You got me locked in here right now. Could you open the door? And he's like, yes, I can. And he opened the door, and I left. So I got to get the cord to bring it back in so I can get my money back for the battery. And I come back in, and I'm going to customer service because I'm going full Karen. I'm going to go tell on him. I'm telling on him. And the thing was, is it was making, I was like, at this point I was so mad. I was just so seething. I tried not to let things get to me. And I was like, I'm either going to beat the shit out of this guy or I'm going to go Karen. Okay, that means I'm either going to go to managers in corporate. And when I go to, I never go to the manager. I always go to corporate. And I tell them, like, who I'm with and who I work for. And then I tell them we're never going to do business with them again. And that usually means we're not going to do millions of dollars worth of business with them. So I go full Karen. And believe me, full Karen is better than me lining up and dotting up on this dude. But anyways, so I go to the front, and it's customer service at this Walmart. And there's 3 women standing at the counter, and there's like 10 people in line, and no one's getting helped. And all of a sudden, all three people behind the counter at customer service quit Walmart and walked out. And people were like, what are you doing? And they were like, we're leaving. We're like, is anybody going to help us? They're like, nope. And we're like, is anybody going to like come and like take y'all's spot? They're like, nope. Goodbye. And that was my day at Walmart yesterday. So there you go. So I still have to take a battery back to Walmart. No, it was like crazy. It was crazy, Pookie, because like in Walmart, it's usually like, the customers that are crazy, but it was like all the customers were being nice, and all the employees were being insane, which was kind of weird. I kind of liked it. Oh, there's a Russian guitar on here. Where is that Russian guitar? Oh, I wanted it. Hey, look at that. It's a Yamaha acoustic for $75. And I like Yamaha acoustics. Okay, they're okay, But do you know what pole vault's like drooling over right there? That freaking case is sweet. That case is sweet. That case is nice. But anyways, they had a Russian guitar on here. Wished I could see it. It's only $30. So here's what I'll do. I'll put the price. I'll just put guitar, and I'm gonna put price from to $31 to minimum price of $27. No, 27. Now we're gonna see all guitars that are $30. Here's an Ibanez guitar for $30. What is it? Is that got a... No. Yeah. And I have enough parts around here I could finish that out. Yeah. That's what everybody was saying, Pookie, that it was like some freaking crazy full moon stuff. And I was like, oh, what? Where is it? Don't you sell my guitar? Don't you sell my Russian guitar? And I love it when and y'all can see this. Y'all probably like you. Once again, pole vault, you're a penis. There's people on here that will actually say, "I'm sorry, I'm selling this guitar cheap because it's broken." You're like, "What's wrong with it?" And they'll be like, "It's missing a string." I'll be like, "Oh my God, you're right. It is broken. I'm on my way. But also, you also get them to where they're like, it's got a small cosmetic problem. You get there and it has a hole punched through it. I need cases. Cases. I don't want soft cases. I need hard cases. Oh my God, where is it? You know, what is that? Loretta Britannica guitar. What the hell is this? What the hell is that? Justine, what the hell is that? It looks like it had four strings across it. I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I do need a resonator. I need a resonator because I gotta be like a Camellia. There's a fiddle case. Fiddle faddle. Well, I can't find it. Just fine. Let's see. Let's go marketplace. Let's see. Look, I'm selling Splinters Bordeaux. I've had so many people like inquire about that thing. I need to. Here's all the guitars I sold yesterday. I sold all those. for $100. So I sold 5 guitars for $100. Sold them biatches quick. Let's see. I need to mark that as sold. Mark is sold. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Forget who I sold it to. Okay. Archive. Selling the Catalina and the CG kind of whatever. Marketplace. Let's see. Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, just keeps coming up with the Ibanez Flame Job. Hey, what is this? Look, they put this under local plumbing services. Local handyman and plumbing services near me, free estimates. I don't think she's working on what you think she's working on the plumbing. There's so much of that going rampant on Facebook, and hey, wait, this is God. I got on here to like bug rat, and now he's probably gone. Um, so I want one of these. Okay. Um, yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. But I want one of these. But I would like to get the Behringer TD3 MO. Um, they don't have a lot of pictures here of this one. Um, but so because I am so old and stuff, um, if y'all are familiar with Fruit Loops, um, this is kind of like Fruit Loops, and it has these right here programmable as like the little Fruit Loop, little ding 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 ding, and but you can think of a TD3 as being um a hardware Fruit Loops. Okay, so I'm really like all the programs like Jade and all them got and stuff. They run on Macintosh and shit, and I'm sorry. I'd just rather you drag me down the frickin' road than make me use a Macintosh. I can't do it. I'm sorry about that. Can't do it. Sorry about that, Willie. I said I'm sorry, Willie. I don't want to use a Macintosh. So that being said, this is like having a bunch of cool music programs. You can go bram bam wow wow wham 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 wow. But I want the MO. And I mean, I got some, uh, and this one right here, these right here, these are pretty good. I was talking to E about this E-Urban, but see, here's the thing: you have to program this with your DAW and stuff, and I just want something that's going to go into my mix board, kind of like, hey, Capango, uh, that's weird. I want to. I don't want to have to run and program these buttons into the DAW. I don't want this. I don't want my pad to be where it doesn't stand alone. You know. Let's see. Go in here and pull this up. See. Go. You're gonna hear a little echoey here. Go in here and get. See. Capango real quick. Bing. Um. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah. What was I doing? Oh, what did you do there? Yeah, but these right here, I don't know. Hey, Limey, AFK. You down with AFK? There's Wally. What up, Wally? But I thought about getting one of these. I don't know, man. You just have to program it. I don't want to program it. I don't want to program it. And it's not going to hold its settings. And every time you pull it loose, it's going to lose its settings. And can you imagine going through I guess the DAW would hold the settings in. Let's see. Um, I don't know. I was just wondering what would be one of the better standalone, kind of synthesizer things. See, are you making a sound? Are you making a sound? I hate. Listen, this is another thing. If you're on like a Facebook or something and you're selling a musical instrument, it is so nice if you put the sound of what the said instrument's doing. Like I still don't know if that works. Just because I'm seeing shiny lights on it. I don't like the keys on it. Looks like Chicago. See that? See that, Mr. Smith? I'm not saying shit. Yeah, you guys. I'm saying Chicago. Then not Chicago die. I saw this last night. I would like that. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. My God, it's all that's freaking 80s as hell. Look at that Floyd with that freaking hello. Oh, my dog is barking at something. Yeah. The dog could hold the setting. I just really want something, Wally. I really want something that like I said, is analog. Yeah, paper lace on the K-Tel album. Yeah, then not Chicago die. I got hit between my thighs because I didn't have no eyes. What is that? What is that? Oh my God, those Seymour Duncans with that freaking man. That freaking Floyd looks sweet. It's only $750. Well, you had to be $750. I give you $7.49. $7.49. Now I did see this, and they really fucked up here because this is not a PRS SE Custom 22 clone. This is a fake PRS, and it's not a fake PRS SE. It's like a Chipson or a Chinder, but it's a PRS. 180 though, and the hell of it is, would I feel okay with a fake PRS? Yeah, I want to get a standalone. Standalone. Mm-hmm. I'm not the one that's so far away. Let's see. Here's a 80s model Samick Strat, and just not feeling this, man. And I got you. It's 80s, but I really, I don't like that they've taken the Samick off of the headstock. Once again, yeah, if you're trying to sell to someone or fool somebody by taking the logo off the headstock, that's great, that's fine. But someone like me who's collecting them and out looking for a Samick or a Hondo of that time period, now I'm not buying it. I'm not going to buy it. I did kind of like the look of this Flying V bass the other day. But it's broken because it's missing its strings. Well, they really put some bad shit on this too. The screws on the screws on that tail is not the screws that came with it, and there's three unmatching screws on it. Jeez Louise. Some of the things, and it's cool to mod out your guitar. And I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there going to be like, hey, you know what? That's really cool. It's just not going to be me. There's a guitar case for $25. God, that's Shitai. Oh, Shitai. No, you're too shitty. Oh, I like this one though. Good working condition Fitz SG. I think Rat is selling this one. It says Fix SG model guitars. Wonder if that would hold my Telecaster. I need a good hard case for my Telecaster. Hey Martin, what up, G? I need a good hard case for my Telecaster. I need a good hard case for my BC Rich Explorer, because I'm looking to clean it up and retire it and get it off the floor here. I've been really enjoying my Fender bass. I'm gonna tell you, man. I like basses. Hey, y'all want to see some stuff? So I sold 5 guitars for $100. Here's one of them already for 125. Y'all probably recognize that. It's already back up for 125, and that's good. That's good, man. You roll, you do it, bro, because that's good. Let's see. I mean, because I'll make money if I can. There's a resonator for $325. Yeek. Recording King, Dirty 30. There's a resonator out here I could get for $100. I've just been screwing around playing my food on that one. Oh yeah. I get so scattered, especially when I don't take my medicine. Like on basses, I used to like, and I never did. I just, the Warlock basses and stuff. They sound pretty good. They hold tone really good. Pookie, I can't. They're not here. They're in the other room, and I don't have a drink, and I'm dying. Okay, and but I always thought, oh man, Fender basses, they look so dorky, and they're so like old manish. Man, Fender basses are like for old dudes. And then I got a Fender bass, and I'm like, wow, this thing sounds really good and plays like really good. And now I see why they play them. That's always cool. What is that? What is that? What are you? Oh, Wolfgang. Yeah. Anything that has Wolfgang on it is going to be expensive. Not even looking at you. I really have been looking at this one a lot. I just don't even know how this happened. You see that? It's a Kurt Hammett student series with the Kurt Hammett autograph. They want 150, and it's really crazy. The thing is so cheap and made so cheap. You wouldn't just think that Kurt Hammett would put his name on just anything, but apparently he did, because that is not even, it's just kind of weird. But, whatever, man, whatever. Sunshine, you gotta get ready. We gotta go get deals and bargains. Going to get a bargain today. Hey, what was I talking about? Pookie was saying something last night about, I was saying, oh my God, look at that freaking Elisa's kit. Sweet Jesus. Wow. I'm not a big drum geek, but as far as the Elisa's kits go, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Oh, wow, that's nice. Wow, yeah, $650. And it's out of pole vault range because, like, I got like medical bills and junk. Y'all wouldn't believe how much money that they are not getting for working on me. Is that okay? Can I say that? Because my medical bill was so freaking outrageous that I told them to, like, I told them if they would quit sniffing glue and quit being so high, maybe we could talk. But what they were asking for was very unreasonable. And Justine, they wanted more for my medical bills for my heart attack than my house cost. They wanted more than what I paid for my house for my medical bill. You know what? That's not happening. And I told them to cut it out, and they're like, "Hey, listen, it's cool, dude. No, it's not cool. No, it's not cool." And I even went over the bill, and just from me going back over the bill, they uh, you know, they overcharged me $20,000 in one spot where I wasn't even. I mean, they're like, so like, you recommended to stay at the hospital for a week, and so here's your week bill. I'm like, I didn't know. I stayed over freaking night and left. They're like, yes, but we recommended. Yeah, I don't give up. Pringles. You see that? I just now said I didn't say fuck. I didn't say I don't give a fuck. I said Pringles. I don't know, man. So for me to get a guitar, now I would like to get an ESP. Now, see how this says ESP guitar? This one right here, I haven't seen it. It says ESP guitar. If this says LTD on it and not ESP, they need to get kicked in their gonads. LTD. They need to get kicked in their gonads. Best offer. When plugged into an amp. Well, LTD. That's an M55. Let's see. LTD M55. I'm not really interested in getting the LTD. I would take an ESP. Yeah, so that guitar from Guitar Center is $300. You're missing the trim system. You broke off a knob. I don't want it. I would give them an offer of $50. $50. Now here is the resonator I can get. Camellia, you around? You probably not still around because you was getting late where she was. Yeah. Well, here's another thing. You know what, Justine? You know what? And I don't know if y'all. No. Hey, Justine, this guitar is $100, and they say they'll trade it for any working. Yeah, they said they will trade this for any working electric guitar. I need to just call them and say let's just put this to bed. The only reason why I have not went and got this is it is a little bit of a drive for me. I mean, a little bit. I'm over here in Diss Lake. I'm over here at Diss Lake, and I have to go here. But and he's saying that, which I don't really kind of believe this. He's saying that that he put it together, and he doesn't know how to make it work. Okay, he put it together, but he doesn't know how to make it work. Which, you know what that tells me, everybody? One, he didn't put it together. Two, there's nothing broke on a guitar you can't fix. Okay? You bring me this knob and say, hey, can you fix this guitar? I can fix this guitar. You're like, Povalt, you're just holding a knob. Yeah, right. I'll go buy a guitar and stick this knob on it. There, I just fixed the guitar. Any guitar can be fixed. It's just, do you want to? Now, this guitar right here looks like he's saying the electronics is messed up. There's no electronics on a guitar that's messed up that I can't fix. I hope Valerie Bott did not hear that. Valerie Bott makes fun of my welding. She's like, that's a cold weld. You cold welded that. That's never gonna stick. My God. But my shitty iron. David, I got rid of 7 guitars last week. 7 guitars. I got rid of 5 guitars at once. Now I did buy 1 guitar, but I think that's a good trade-off. And I'm doing this. You know, and the thing is I think you know, I've noticed that some other people are. I think I seen Dave was doing it. You know, sometimes you just get this thing where you're like, you know what? I got too many guitars sitting around. Do I like them? Yes, I like them. Do I love them? No. Okay, so it's break up, not make up time. So I am breaking up with some of these guitars. And I'm going to tell you, I feel really good about it because I have bought some really nice. I've bought a 12-string Fender. Camellia, you deserve one more. Get you one. Get you 2 more. I've got a Fender 12-string. Now, I have bought 2 guitars that I hated the freaking minute I got them. And everybody's got different taste, okay? Everybody's got different taste. Just like, it's not Sunshine's. It's not Sunshine's, Pokey. It's not Sunshine's guitar. Okay. Oh, God. That's my guitar. And I've got I got that snakeskin guitar. I got a Fender Telecaster, and let's see, Fender Telecaster, Fender. I actually got, when this all started, I got that Fender. No, I'm not. I know I'm not giving the axe the axe. Matter of fact, that axe is going to probably, that axe will stay with me. That axe will always stay with me. I'm not going to get rid of it. But I will tell you this. And I've told a bunch of people this. If something ever happens to me, I got some backup and stuff, and But if something happens to me, it's kind of like a sailor's, gold earring. Sunshine will have some backup money from stuff that I've gotten, And the thing is guitars are pretty cool because they liquidate very easy. They liquidate easily. And my rule of thumb, and not everybody needs to do this, I understand, but I try to make it to where everything I buy, I need to get 3 times what I pay for it. And I learned that from pawn shops. Pawn shops, what they give you for what when they buy something from you, they make sure that they can get 3 times what they pay you. What the hell is this? This. Oh, it's like a resonator mandolin, but it is $500. It looks like a spaghetti strainer. It's all metal. It's all metal. I like that. But anyways, if we ever hit hard times or anything, and we needed a mandolin, if we needed money, I could take in those Fenders and those Gibsons, and it's instant money, instant. Those things are like a credit card. And I have had such chances lately to get a nice drum set. I just don't have the room in here for it. There was a set of fucking Pearl Exports the other day, and I mean, they were sweet. And freaking, they were $100. The dude told me he's a pro. I'm not going to mention who he is, but he's a professional drummer. His job is actually drumming, and he was like, "Man, I give you these for $100, and you can show them off in there." And I think what he was thinking is, "Hey, I can get these to pole vault, and he'll hold them for me for a year or two, and then he'll get rid of them back to me for what I bought them for." So, and I'm not doing that. See, I can't. Oh, I've been this one right here says $200. I know where to pick one of these up for $100 right now. It's an Ibanez Vampire Kiss electric guitar. Vampire Kiss. I just don't know, man. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Having a guitar that has a name like Vampire Kiss, I really just don't know if I would ever call it that. You know? But it's made in Korea, which I never thought I'd say this, but Korean guitars are not that bad. What's this? And I've got so many BC Riches. I might take an Eagle right now, but I don't think I might ever buy another BC Rich. I've got like 5 of them, and I just really don't need another one. I don't need another BC Rich. But, I mean, if I saw a virgin or a bitch, which is kind of a weird thing to say, right? If I saw a virgin or a bitch, BC Rich, I would probably buy them if they were right price. I had a bitch a long time ago, and I got it from JW, Big Tex, and it was another one of those guitars we handed around. It was a green and black crackle paint job, BC Rich bitch, and tell you, they used to have really cool posters. What? There's a Behringer TD3. $105. That's not really that good for just the TD3. I'm just not doing that. If it was a TD3 MO, we could talk to you about it, but I'm just yeah, virgin her bitch and gets a vampire kiss. Yep. I mean, who's naming these guitars? What was it? I was like thinking I need to like name weed. Weed. They always name weed crazy shit. It's a guitar case. What the hell? What kind of guitar case is that? What? That is pretty crazy. Okay. I'm not Johnny Cash or something. And this guitar has been on here forever and ever. They want too much. And I'm just saying that. That is not my opinion. That is a fact. I want this guitar, but they want too much. It's a Kramer. It's like some Flying V Kramer. And, okay. It's missing the lock there. But that right there is messed up, all right? You're going to have to go out and find that freaking standoff for this Floyd or change out the whole Floyd. Okay? And hope that that's not proprietary. Now, with that being said, there is a crack right there. And that's not a small crack. Okay? That's one of those chronic cracks that's going to end up growing and growing and getting it if it's not handled. And, and it says, note, I will not be responding to very low offers, which I have not offered. It says, I have priced this fairly based on its current condition. No, you haven't. So kindly ask not to compare it to other listings. Everyone's priced differently. So what it is these are all over the internet for like $180, not $280, and they're in perfect condition. But listen, I believe you can ask for what you want to, and then if you don't get what you want, you just don't do it. And I'm not one of those assholes that will come and say, "Hey, you want too much for this." No, hey, you know what? You ask what you want. You might get it. Because I will tell you this. The other day, I sold a guitar for more than what they sell for new. So, it happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. Is it Ibanez RG 1570? Well, it is hard to deal with, Zach. Once you've dealt with them for years and years and years, like I have, you're good with them. And here's the thing. Zach. And I've got I don't think I got a fender trim system around here now anymore. Do I? Yeah, I got one. I got one on a SG. Let's see. Not an SG. I don't have an SG. Okay, this is why. Okay. We'll get off of this for a minute. Well, we're just going all guitar-y today. Like Atari. Okay. Now, see, this right here is not a Floyd. All right? And I love this guitar because I got it in someone's garage. I think I said 25, 30 bucks. I don't even think I paid. It was 25 bucks. Okay? I got this guitar for 25 bucks, but it was missing its bridge and pickups and electronics. I picked up all those parts on Amazon. I think 30 more bucks. So I've got like 60 bucks, right around 60 bucks into this guitar. And I was going to clean it up more. And that right there that looks like dirt, that is just where it's set out in the garage getting rained on. And the clear base paint. But I will say this. It's been sitting out there forever, and it's in tune just right on. And that is one of the things, Zach. This is not a Floyd Rose, and it will hold its tune really good, you know. But it only goes down. It will only loosen up. And it will only go down. Like, I can kind of do a sort of a Eddie dive with it. But, like, most of, the thing with the Floyds, though, yeah, and I mean, Zach, I think I paid 11 bucks on Amazon, but like, okay, see, you can't do this with that one. See how I can, with the Floyd, I can go up and down with the Floyd. And you know, but this is a really weird thing, especially on my BC Riches that have the trim system on, or the Floyd Rose trim system on them. I don't even have a bar on it, and I put my hand on the trim system. But see how right now that is for me putting the heel of my hand, and this is probably not something that someone is supposed to do, but I put the heel of my hand on the Floyd. And it kind of gives it this flanger effect. But you know, and then what's the other one? The Kalers. Now the Kalers, they're still a little better, but and I got a Kaler over there, but cut a freaking pulling it out would be a chore. Handsome Japan. Japan, I remember, and this is how old I am. Like, I remember when they first started making Japanese guitars a thing. But it's just like this today. But I like that one, and what is that? The Ibanez has their own like proprietary freaking trim system themselves. I think they like to call this the Tiger's Claw, where they grooved into here, and I know it's on the gyms and stuff, but they do stuff where you can dangle, you can. You know, their trim systems are really good, because if you watch this guitar, Nita, she plays for Alice Cooper. She freaking hangs that Ibanez out to dry. Yes, I am wearing my Michael Song shirt. You see, Michael Song shirt, Michael Song shirt. Wearing the Michael Song shirt. What's that? You got your Michael Song shirt? No, you don't, because I got a Michael Song shirt. See, I got my Michael Song shirt. Michael Song shirt. Woo, woo. Inspector Gadget. Okay. But, yeah, I thought about selling that Miley Cyrus guitar, you know, Secret Star. I mean, it's kind of, you saw her with Alice Cooper last time they were in Sacramento. Yeah, she is awesome. I mean, and she can play guitar too. Yeah, my goodness. She got some getaway sticks on her, and is that acceptable to say? Is it okay for me to say that Nita has nice legs? Sunshine's gonna come in here throwing stuff at me, you know. I mean, it's okay. I don't really need a graphics equalizer. What the hell is this down here? What is it? Go XLR. I got a SR16, and I haven't used it in a little while. It's a drum machine. Not everybody has a Mr. Smith sitting there to play the drums all the time. So I had to go with the SR16, and I think I've just wore it out. The thing is I know some people are probably like, wow, Pole Vault, we haven't heard you use that drum beat. When you hear me use the same drum beat, just know I've gotten frustrated and I've pulled out the SR16. It's a Lisa's SR16. I think it is probably the most used drum machine you can ever come across. I don't know, but I hate to say it because it's done me well, but I'm really tired of it. I mean, because I think me and Sunshine has wore out just about every freaking little combination you can do. And We should have put a freaking limit on this because this $700 guitars. Oh, I got Behringer in here. Let's see what a PRS costs. PRS. Okay, God, they're so fucking high. What? 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 What the fuck is this? Oh, it's an SE. There you go. I was like, it doesn't say SE on it, and then I freaking found it. And not that the SE are not just great, whatever. I just I got so many guitars. If I bring a PRS in my fold, it's gonna be a PRS. I need to get one before there is none to get. There you go, just $800, and I could have that one. Oh. Hmm. Allie, what are you doing? What are you doing, Allie? I bet she took Chewy out for a walk, and Chewy's out there like hanging out, dude. That's why I picture Chewy would talk like, "Hey, dude, I'm hanging out. I'm gonna go walk around, can check everything out." I bet Chewy would get your ass. I bet Chewy would get your ass. I bet Chewy would get your ass. Cause you know what I know about them dogs. They can be nice, 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 nice. You fuck with their owner, they will eat your ass. You know what? I got a dog named Chunk, and he'll just do that anyways. Chunk has some anger management issues. I do like the look of that PRS, but it's an SE, and I don't really trust F holes. Um, a lot. I could just see like me getting shit like picks and stuff inside there and never getting them out. I did look at this one. I did look at this one. I did look at this one. I actually talked to this guy. I talked to this guy. So, hey, and there's Allie. Uh, well, I was talking to Justine earlier this morning, Allie, and I wish like y'all could like smoke some of this grass I got, because I just I don't know, y'all can smoke so much grass, and it's like y'all aren't even that high. And I got this shit called uh it it's called panther piss, and it smells there's Justine, and it smells like cat piss. It's got a skunky cat piss, and it's a real head high, so it's kind of cool. But I couldn't, if I smoked like one joint of that by myself. That would be it. Yes, yes, Allie. I didn't even make that one up. I didn't even make that up. And I'm just saying, I wonder, is it me just being a total panty waste, or because listen, when I get shit, it's just like, it's usually like, someone like, hey man, and I haven't bought anything in forever. It's just, someone gives me some, and they're like, hey, you check this out. and I think it's like a joke. Um, you grew it by accident once, laughing out loud. It smelled like ammonia, and it was awful. That's the thing. It does smell like ammonia, but it gets to be like that skunk smell. Before the strain of skunk came out. Believe it or not, there was a time when all weed did not smell like a skunk's ass. And when it first came out, we were like, "Wow, that is awful. That skunk smell is awful." But after about a year, we were like, "Oh, we love that." We're like, "Wow, that was great." I'm still a fan of the old shit because I'm an old fuck. But okay, I'm trying to cut my cussing back down a little bit. Um, but like the Colombian gold, I had to look all over Amsterdam to find that. It was like really freaking insane to try to find that shit. And uh what? Because it doesn't need the 12-12 cycle to bloom. What the fuck are you talking about, Justine? I have never heard of autoflower. And um everything that I've ever been around, I don't do that here in Texas, but I did spend a few years out in Cali, and everything I knew, we would go probably, we'd probably go about 2 months in the veg, what we'd call the veg state, where it's 24 hours around the clock. We're using high pressure sodium. We could have had metal halide, but we went with the high pressure sodium, and we would go 24 for like 2 months, 24 around the clock for 2 months. And then we'd go 12-12 for for 30 days, and it would go into bloom in that 30 days, and so in 90 days we'd be in and out off of a clone. Um, but I'd never seen any that would auto flower. I mean, and I used to kind of breed it a little bit too. Um, I actually hermied a plant on purpose so I could feminize and breed. What? Wow. It's it's so crazy. I mean, they're just changing weed and stuff. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh. Well, I used to hang out with this guy, Justine. You might have heard of this guy. It's been a long time ago, but it was a guy called Mark Emery. Have you ever heard of this guy? He was called the Prince of Pot. Um, yeah. But then, we all got in trouble. We all got in trouble. Yeah. He got in trouble. I didn't get in trouble. I wasn't doing that. Yeah. No, Ed Rosenthal. Yeah. Ed Rosenthal was around with Mark. Yeah. They would know. They know me. Uh, one of my things, cause I mean, if you know, like Justine, how I am with recording and stuff, I'm like anybody can do it, and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money, and you can do it fast. But then you know, I lived in Texas, but I would come. I lived in California and Texas, and and then when we moved our office back to Texas solid, I was just like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Oh yeah. No, I want the PRS. I'm just sitting there looking at. We're just sitting up here talking about what the hell. What the hell, Paul? Well, we're just talking about grass. We've talked about farts and jars and grass and guitars. And Michael's like, please, Paul Walt, please take the shirt off. No, Michael. No, Michael, I'm still wearing your shirt. Ah, yeah. Oh my God. There's gonna be people out today. I'm gonna be out running around. People are gonna be like, "Oh my God, that Michael Songs guy is out of his mind." Mm. Is it Michael Songs' birthday weekend? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? Where's Sunshine? You know, we would have to sing Michael Song's a Sunshine birthday song. Hey, hey, check this out, everybody. Is this okay to do on YouTube? Uh, 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 I tightened my belt too tight, and my belt buckle was cutting into me. I. LTD. See, at least this. I'm not doing that. I am wearing my pants. I am wearing pants. Hey, Pookie. You want to see something cool? Yeah. What? Stop it. Look at this. You gotta see my new shoes. So, see the shoe? See the shoe? It has no strings. And it has this little thing right here. And you just take it, you throw that motherfucker on the floor. And watch this. No hands, Pokey. No hands, Pokey. No hands. I just put that fucking shoe on. Oh my God, that shoe has changed my life. These shoes have changed my life. Shoes with no strings on them, and they still fit really good and stuff. Autoflower. That setting right there is called Muff Fuzz. That is 7-string. Muff Fuzz 7-string. Muff Fuzz 7-string. Yeah, it was like I didn't even have to put my shoes on. This is Michael's birthday weekend. Let's get some reverb on me here. This is Michael's birthday weekend. Just like witches at black masses. He likes to eat his pancakes with molasses. Happy birthday, Michael songs. That's just the guitar's got to come up. Oh no. Happy Michael Song's birthday weekend. Yeah. I gotta tune my guitar. Hang on. Yeah, look at that. See, that's the thing with Floyd. Every now and then it gets going. Happy birthday, Michael. It's your birthday. We know what your mom and dad was doing so many years ago because they had you, and we thank them for that because it's Michael Song's birthday. It's Michael Song's birthday, cause Michael Song's parents did it, and they had Michael, this day minus 9 months ago, they made Michael, happy birthday, Michael. There you go. And I know you got all teary-eyed on that, Michael. I know. No need to thank me. No need. And please tell your mom and dad no emails. 49 years and 9 months ago, my parents were doing gross things, but I'm happy for the result. Yes, see there you go. And when two people meet each other and they get real high and drunk, sometimes the lady will say, yeah, you can do weird stuff. And the dude says, okay, I like it that way. Then she gets way too weird. He said, wait a minute, I'm the one who was supposed to be doing the weird stuff. She said, shut your fucking mouth and turn around. He said, my asshole, I didn't know you were gonna do that. Would you please, oh please, remove the hairdryer from my ass? She said no, it's gonna get turned on. It's gonna get turned on just like you. Just like you in your doo-doo. Your hairdryer will smell of this day. And I said, hey, that's too freaky. And she said, you just wait and see what I do to your pee-pee. And I'm like, I must escape. I must escape for my life with a hairdryer in my ass. Quick, call the police. On second thought, no, because everyone will know I got a hairdryer in my ass. Why'd I have to get so drunk? Now, see, there was a love song. Was that a love song? That was a love song about getting a hairdryer in your ass and being scared and trying to escape. But they were going to smash your pee-pee, and you're like, oh, no, I got to get out of here. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to tell the cops, and the cops are going to save me from this crazy lady that stuck a hairdryer up my ass. But then you're like, oh, no, I don't want to do that because I'll be ashamed and be on the news, and they'll be like, this guy almost got, like, killed with a hairdryer in his ass. And the end. You know. So, a trafficking. Yeah, welcome to the Too Much Information Club. Yeah. Well, that's what happens. That's what when a man and a woman get together and they have these special feelings for each other, and they both consent to having consensual hair dryers in the ass. That's when they come together and they make babies with hair dryers in their ass. Oh my God! Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? You know, that was originally Elvis. His lawyers are on the phone. And I'm not going to say this is from experience, but it's kind of weird, when you're doing things and you have kids and stuff from doing things, and you're like, hey, was that night, I had the hair dryer in my ass? And I was not going to remember that kid. Oh, yeah. The kid number 2, was that the kid that we made when I had the hair dryer in my ass? I'm just kidding. I've never had a hair dryer in my ass. That was on. What's it? I can't. I don't. Y'all don't see what I'm looking at. Oh, where is this? Wacky wacko. I hate when people say, make a offer. I don't want to go to Fort Worth today. Sunshine, you need to get ready. Am I sure? Miss Luck, I will say this about that. I have been really, really, really out of it and probably had some kind of relationships where I was not sure about what went down, how it went down with, who it went down with, and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you, I am going to go out there and I'm gonna swear that I would, know if I had sex with a hairdryer in my ass. I just didn't know what to think of. A hairdryer's too big, and it just really doesn't make sense. Um, oh my God, oh my God! I follow, I follow this lady on, YouTube, and she needs help and stuff. You know, because and just so y'all know, y'all are all crazy. But see, I'm crazy too. And the thing is because no, don't get sunshine to kick my ass, especially with the hairdryer. Uh, but the thing is like I hang out with y'all crazy people because then I don't look so crazy. Yeah, because see, if I'm like hanging out with y'all, they'll be like, "Is that dude crazy?" No, the rest of them are talking about fart jars too. We must be the crazy ones because, like, they're all talking about fart jars. Yeah, 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 and see, but but uh, she comes on yesterday, and maybe I should hook y'all up with her or something. But I'm afraid y'all be like, Pole Vault sent me, and then she'll come and try to like kill me or something. But because she's really crazy, but she comes on yesterday and she's like, "What the hell is up with fisting?" And I'm like, "Oh my shit! Why are you doing this, lady? Why are you doing this?" And this is not. She's not really, really, really old, but she's not. She's far from being young, and she's screaming on YouTube, "What is up with fisting?" And she's like throwing stuff around and pointing at the screen, and I'm like, what? Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? And yeah. No, yeah, Justine. And yeah, but I don't know why she's running around saying this. And I mean, I think I'm pretty safe in saying I don't think she's having a relationship. But she's like, I guess she's just found out about this thing, and she wasn't happy about it. And she does stuff like this all the time. She'll be like, she'll be like, "This message is for you, Janice." And fucking Janice is not watching, okay? Right? Janice is not watching. And she's like, "I'm sitting in my bathroom so you can't hear me while I'm freaking thinking about what kind of shit you do. You pulled your car in next to me and you pulled in too close. Well, today's the day you're gonna get fucked, Janice. I keyed the hell out of your car. And you know what? When you see that scratch running down the fucking side of your car, I hope you say it's me because I'm gonna deny it. But you've got a new scratch down your fucking car, Janice. And now who's the fucking queen bitch of the block?" And you're like, "What?" You like, "What?" Yeah, it's just crazy. This lady is, I would say she's borderline dangerous, and I come on YouTube and I bend over and my butt crack hangs out, and they're like, "Okay, Pole Vault, that does it." You going on. Oh, Justine, you got to share that when that's happening. I don't. But see, here's the thing. I'm so afraid. Like I said, if I was like, "Hey, go check this chick out," you'd be like, "Pole Vault sent me," and she'd be like, "Pole Vault? Is that guy? Is that guy that tells me I need help?" Well, let me tell you who needs help. Because I've told her before, and I've been real nice. I've been like, "Hey, You know what? You know what? Because I don't think she's dangerous to herself or others, other than just pissing people off. Um, but wow, she says some of the things that I mean, I mean, this lady will say anything. She'll be like, you know, love is about sticking hair dryers up your ass. Oh, you know what the fuck? Yeah, yeah. Michael Song's Janice. Don't get me started on Janice. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, for what it is worth, Janice is a freaking bitch. I will tell you this because Janice knows it is not hard to get this lady wound up, and Janice lives. Janice went down to the washateria and took freaking homegirl's clothes out of the dryer and put them on the table, which you know was going to piss her off because she came down to the washateria. And I mean, my life is so interesting that I'm watching, like, these old ladies fight with each other. But it is it's kind of funny. Hey, what does this say? What does this say? Not a PRS. What? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I really think about getting a fake PRS because I don't think I'm ever going to be able to afford a real one. And here is one up for 170. Let's take a look at this. And I really just don't know. Look at that. It's a PRS Santana tribute guitar, which is what they're saying. Look at on the back. That is, they're saying that's a PRS. They're straight up saying that's a PRS. And you see how they got this road? They got a piece of tape across where it says PRS. It says PRS on it. College Station. Oh, it's an Aggie. Oh, it's down by Austin. I'm not driving to Austin. I'm not driving to Austin to go see the Aggies. We have some colleges here in Texas, and we call the people Aggies, and we make jokes about them. We call them Aggie jokes. How can I tell it's a fake? Well, first of all, it says not a PRS guitar. Even though I can see where it says PRS right here, has the doves flying up and down the thing, and has Paul Reed Smith wrote on the head. And back here it has Paul Reed Smith, Carlos Santana autographed, and it's $170. The $170 is what really gives it away. And what they did is they made these overseas. And the thing is it's sitting in your hand. You have to really look at it good to know that it's a fake. You have to look at it really good. But the blue one that we looked at earlier, I told the dude I would trade him a studio Gibson Les Paul for said PRS. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, the Mexican Fenders are got a good prices on them right. The Mexican Fenders have got good prices on them right now, and I expect to see them going up. They are going up, but the Mexican Fenders are really put together good. But I do have my American Fender, and it plays great. But once again, when I go back to the best playing guitar I have in my stable, it's a Jackson. It's a Jackson Dinky. and just I don't like to play it because right now I'm sweating, and I don't even want to sweat on it. That's why I have like this guitar. I'm sweating right down the strings on it right now, and I have that snakeskin guitar. I sweat all over it, and but that is the bad thing when you get like $1,000 guitars. You know, I got some in here that's worth way more than that. I got one in here that was offered 15,000 for, but it's only going to go up. I got a Mockingbird over there. It's like 2,500. You just don't want to get a. I've had some weird shit go on myself, Ryan. Uh, when we were young, and you never hear stuff like this nowadays. But when we're young, we used to go to what we called, I think they call them nursing homes now. Yeah, you're calling it a nursing home. We used to call it the old folks home. Is that not PC? My God, I don't know how to do anything where I'm not saying something horrible all the time. And I don't really mean to say things horrible, but like I said, we call it the old folks home. Now I'm an old folks. Is it okay if I say old folks home and I'm old folk? Right here. Check this out. Here is a Mexican fender. Pretty sweet. I kind of like the cherry look of that. It kind of has a hint of pink toward the middle of it, but it's like cherry on the outside. It's kind of cool. I like that. I like weird color guitars. Paint matters. Paint matters. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at this Chipson. Wow. Well, look, dude, he's like, don't lowball me, but I'm going to tell you, at the same time, you're selling a fake Gibson, dude. What's the case look like? Show the case, man. He wants to get some equipment. Just say no. Just say no. No. No, Pokey. What the fuck is that? That Telecaster looks weird. Looks like a gold top Gibson, but it's a Telecaster. It's not a real Telecaster. Get out of here. You're not real. You're not. Maybe it is real. No way. No way. I don't think that Fender makes a neck through guitar. What? It says made in China. It might be a Fender. What are you on there, Pick? What would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? What? Oh. Wow. So, y'all are not going to believe this. It says that I owe money to the hospital. Oh, no. What's this? Watch this, watch this, watch this. I'm gonna do something funny. Yeah. See? we're gonna we're gonna do something funny. We're gonna do something funny. Okay. Hmm. Cheese. Oh, oh my goodness. That is a weird guitar. I like these silver, what these little travel guitars, but the little shit speaker in them. You know, I've seen these Lugs things that's got three speakers. I mean, three strings, and let's see. That is kind of cool though. But you know what? It's not $200 worth cool. It's not $200 worth cool. So you can go Fujinama yourself. What is Fujinama? Oh, guitar pedals and speakers. What is this? What? I like those. Those look really good. Those are tomahawks. How did that get in with the freaking? I'm gonna tell you what though, it worked out, didn't it? Made me go look at their stuff. Oh my God! Hey y'all, that looks really good. Hey, okay, uh, all right, all right, Michael. Happy birthday, man! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you, Michael. Yeah. Wow. Wasn't it great? And I'm wearing a Michael Song shirt. And here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you. See this guitar? This is a cheap ass guitar. But you know what? And I think it's probably poorly built and stuff. But you know what? I would be happy if that was the only guitar I had. Not really, but if I was just starting to play, I don't care. Freaking, I don't know. You can get away with it. Look, there's a Gretsch Honey Dipper resonator guitar, $600 fucking. Look, it made me say F. I'm trying to get better. Trying to get better. Trying not to say the F word all the time. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'll tell you right now. Me and Sunshine had a discussion about it last night, and we are so totally over trying to be monetized. Um, I will tell you this. Um, I work professionally in the streaming industry. We got a memo that they're going to be like they did me. They're going to be demonetizing people left, right, and center soon. And why they were telling me is because they were going to be demonetizing gamers. You see that, Pookie? Yeah. Yeah. I sent I sent Pookie a picture of me on the stream, and it was Pookie watching me take a picture of myself, sending it to Pookie. That is like Inception and stuff. Just like wow, 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 and it will never end. It will never end. It's like I'm taking a picture of myself, sending it to Pookie, and Pookie is answering, and she's putting it on the thing, and she sees it, and then it's like going in circles and stuff. Um, you know, I like that. It's one of my favorite Judas Priest albums, and it's like so underrated. It's Point of Entry. Point of Entry was a very, very good album. and it's one of my favorite Judas Priest albums. And a bunch of people don't like albums that got wore out, but I think we can all agree that Screaming for Vengeance was their best album, per se. Yeah. And you know what, Justine? I'm gonna tell you, when I seen that pink guitar, I actually had thoughts about it. This electric pink guitar, it's $40. Okay, it's 40 bucks. They're selling it so cheap because the jack is loose on it. To me, that's no big problem. I would just solder it, Valerie bought. I would just solder it back on. Then she would laugh at my soldering job and be like, "Ha ha, that's not soldering." Uh, oh, ha ha ha. Oh, hey, look at that. Let's see. YouTube just sent me a message saying that this video can't be monetized. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? Really think why it's gotten into me? Because I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody that bought merch out there. Justine, you're great. I so appreciate you. But guess what? YouTube all of a sudden said, "Hey, you know what, Povat? Can't we let bygones be bygones? We checked with your fourth wall, and wouldn't you like to just open your store up on YouTube? You know, we don't have. It doesn't have to be this way. Yeah. You know what, Justine? I thought about doing it, and Sunshine had the same reaction. She was like, "No, screw them, screw them. You know what? You made some money. You went around. You got some money in your Cash App. You got some money in your and from your merch." And really, it's not like that's why we do this at all. And me and Sunshine talked about it. And the reason why we're on here is because we like hanging out with you guys. I mean, that's what I've been doing, hanging out with you all day. And spreading our music like a venereal disease. And and so, for YouTube to come to me and be like, "Okay, hey, you know what? You can put your store up on here." No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Ryan. Don't worry about it. The merch store is for me, so I can get shit to I wear. And you know what? Fourth Wall is really cool, and I think just yesterday I may have hooked Fourth Wall up with a huge customer. A huge customer. I mean, a huge customer. They were like, we need a big client of mine, the company I work for, huge client, one of the biggest companies in the world, said, "Hey, we need to get some shirts made for an event." And I know that Fourth Wall makes shirts for, to resell and stuff. But I'm like, "Hey, I know this place called Fourth Wall, and they're doing really good stuff for me." And, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, Pookie, I should do that. I might do that. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell YouTube to send me a 5-minute response video of why I should put my merch on YouTube. I think we know what my answer will be. When like they always say, "Hey, you didn't address what I asked you to. Maybe next time, in 3 months, I'll get back with you." But anyways, what I was thinking about on this one, Justine, is, okay, you see that pink Fender body guitar, okay? I hope you Caldwell's not watching right now when I do this, all right? See that pink Strat right there? Okay, everyone sees that pink Stratocaster. It's fake. It's not a real Stratocaster. But it's $40. $40 we can pick up that pink Fender copy clone crap. Okay? We're going to go in here and put in Fender neck. And believe me, people, I sell Fender necks, and you get some money off of this. Okay, what is this? I want to squire. Oh, that guy right there is probably a badass with those bass necks. Oh, it is. Oh, let's see what we got here. Now, if you want to be crazy, and you can be crazy, let's see what this one is. Look at this, Justine. So this is if you wanted to be really crazy, but this is a real Fender American neck, okay? In the box. Badassery. Freaking Fender neck. American Fender neck. No, it's not. Jesus. It's still, that's $250 Neck's pretty cool, but maybe 200. So we go with, I'm telling them 200. You take 200 for this neck, or I'll go buy a neck somewhere else. But it's brand new. You take that neck, take the neck off the pink Strat, and put that freaking made in Mexico neck on that pink Strat. Oh, it would be dreamy. And only you and the Flying Spaghetti Monster would know that it wasn't a Strat. Now, my brother would be like, why are you telling people to do that? Because I can. And you're saying to yourself, right? I bet you're like, cut it out. You're saying to yourself, okay? Yeah, hey, Pole Vault. So you're telling me to do that. Would you really do that, Pole Vault? Would you really do that? And what I tell you is, yes, I would. Okay? There is a Mexican Fender neck. Really nice too, man. I mean, it just lays right in there. It lays right in there. Where's the serial? But anyways, it's a Mexican Fender neck. All right. I got it at an estate sale for $2.50. This neck is freaking nice. I will tell you, it is super nice. Now in that particular year, they only made black Fender precision basses for that guitar. I went out and bought, I think I paid $25 for this whole bass. Okay? Y'all are going to want to throw rocks at me at the end of this story. So I paid $25 for the Fender, and it was beat up. Then, but I took the neck off of this, sold it for $50. And remember, I paid $25 for the bass. I sold the neck for $50. Now, you're like, okay, well, you just made $25. And then I paid $250 for the neck. So then I'm only making, like, let's say I made $20. Okay? I made $20 and ended up with and I put this plate on. I had this plate already. I paid 50 cents for the plate. And it was white. but I put a black pick guard on. And so, like I said, I made $20. So with my finagling, I got a Mexican precision base for them paying me $20. I made $20 on the deal. And I'm telling you, when I have to put a neck on something like this, I've got a Jackson over here I put a neck on. And when you put a neck on, and like I said, I'm sure you Caldwell would tell you this too, and like Marshall, when you put a neck on your guitar, well, you're already starting at ground zero. So I laid that son of a bitch on there. I mean, you will just really not see a bass with the strings floating off the neck like that. I set the neck from beginning to the end, and so I knew coming in that this guitar, this bass was going to be really cool for me, and I would probably say there's not another one like it, because the body is a very, very, very cheap Squire. And the pickups are the pots I changed out for 500Ks. And I still got some 500Ks sitting around here. But really, this is the best playing bass I've ever had. And I gotta go get my Dirty Rotten Imbeciles poster. I used to listen to it all the time. I've seen Dirty Rotten Imbeciles too a few times. Yeah, I'm gonna hang that right over here on the wall behind me, Justin. And you know what? I think that's one of the most recognizable band logos that I've in the world. Dirty Rotten Imbeciles. Yeah, yeah. I wished. I think I would love. Um, I would love if they would just let me have some freaking emojis. That's really what I miss about being monetized. Y'all know I love my emojis. I had like Bigfoot and shit. They should let regular people have. You shouldn't have to be monetized to have emojis. Yeah. And I will tell you, DRI is not the most politically correct. I was listening to some last night because I got the poster, and I'm like, wow, you can't say these things nowadays. I need to go into the relicking business. Relicking. Hey, do y'all think, do y'all think Sunshine's going to answer today? Hey. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I will say anything. Anything. Oh, someone sent me a thing that said Dave sent me an article where there's a new hot band that's got millions of views and followers, and every part of the band was freaking AI. All right, Mr. Ryan, we gotta get out there to the state sale. See, Sunshine. I always try to get Sunshine to come in here and, and come in a little early and get with us, but she won't. I think it's because she's like Chad. She may have a little bit of the evil in her. Okay. Okay. Now, no, Pookie. She needs to be doing stuff and junk, getting ready to go to a 70 uh, house garage sale. 70 house garage sale. I hate that the world's so big. You know what'd be really cool is if like we all lived in the same community and I could be like, and I had like a soccer mom van. Cause I don't give a fuck, you know. I'm sorry, people, and I don't give a fuck what people think about my car. Cause it's really trippy. Cause I have an old truck that has 200 and over 200,000 miles, but the engine's got less than 2,000 miles on it. And people will come up and be like, "Get out of my way, shitty truck," and then I'm just like, blow them into like dust. And like all my car, well, the two cars I drive, Sunshine, she drives like little sports cars, and it's kind of stupid. Me and Sunshine both have. I have I have a Silverado and a Rav 4, and Sunshine has like a, I don't know what she's got, like a Eclipse, and some midlife shit, Um, but yeah, I don't. I've gotten to the point where I don't give a damn what I look like anymore. Going down the road, just as long as I get from point A to point B, and so I would be really cool to like go pick y'all up, and we get in like an Astro van. That would be cool. Or it'd be really cool, a Good Times machine. Those big giant Ford Echo Line fucking vans that have like little bar stools in them and stuff. Then we could all pile in it and go estate selling, and go by people and honk at them and be like, "You nerd." They'd be like, "What's wrong with those people?" We'd be like, "You tried to go to the estate sale before we did, and we fucking blocked you, bitch." And we'd cut them off in our little Ford Astro van. No, I want a Ford Astro van. The big economy line would be too hard to park. And we would all pile into the Astro van. And I want the horn to go, neat, neat. Get a school bus. No, the short bus would be cool, Pookie. I could see all of us in there, like this short bus. Freaking like hot box the bus. Ooh, that sounds like a really cool. That sounds like a really cool name for a band. Hot box the bus. Oh man, you heard of Hot Box the Bus? Yeah, dude. Well, that's because you're not cool. They're like super underground and stuff. Hot Box the Bus is the best. But you'll never know it because like only cool people listen to Hot Box the Bus, and you're not cool, and I am, because I went to this show, and it was like really great. What did I put in? I'll tell you what, that shit came up expensive as hell. I'm too cheap on my Fender necks. I'm too cheap on my Fender necks. What the fuck is that? What? You're too expensive. Okay. Okay. Well, I want some barbecue today, some barbecue beef. But if I went out with y'all, we would have our special pizza, the pizza place. That really good pizza. There's pizza, where it's like, okay, we got good pizza. Or that's just pizza. And then there's like, oh my freaking God, my life has been changed by this freaking pizza. And I would take y'all to one of those places where like, oh my God, my life's been changed by this pizza. There's the first Kelly I've seen on here. Yeah. Well, I gotta go, and I'm going to. I wished I could send you some, Pookie. I wished I could. Sacramento. You live in Sacramento. Sacramento and cheese. Sacramento and cheese. Well, okay. I'm going to go take my. I'm going to go take my medicine. Then I'm going to go get a deal, and I may be back on here later today if I get a good deal, or if we get back in time before. I don't like to run over G-May and West, but if I got something real cool, I'll just run up real quick. But I love all y'all. Y'all have a great day. I want y'all. Hey, you know what? You know what? Today, I want everybody to have some happy food. I always kind of try to give like some kind of assignment or something. Today, just one thing today. Just one thing today. Sometime today, have you some happy food. Eat something that makes you fucking happy. And you shouldn't have emotions tied to food. You really shouldn't. But you know what? Fuck them, because you're going to have some happy food. Maybe like fudge bomb. Yeah. Or pizza. Pizza's good, happy food. Yeah, hey, try. Now remember, it can't be shitty pizza. Get you some fucking awesome pizza. And just try to be unhappy while you're eating that pizza. Can't happen. You can't. It's happy food. You go have you some happy food. I love y'all. I'm going to get some deals. Then y'all be sorry. Wait.